What's going on, people? My name is Ryan and this is the Alpha Advantage, and we're back with another video. If you hear any noise in the back, it's because they're working on the house next door, so just ignore that. All you need to be listening to right now is me, and we've got something really important to talk about. Very, very important. All I'm going to say is what you really want to be doing as a man is getting you a girl that looks at you the same way these girls are looking at Salt Bae as he feeds them the meat into their mouth off his knife. You want to get you a girl like that. You want to get you a girl that looks at you just like she looks at Salt Bae. I don't know if you man have seen it, yeah, but these girls are looking at him like they're mad in love as he seduces, sexually feeds them this piece of meat. Yeah. Now the whole thing that I've realized is that there's this huge, major disconnection between what men and women deem as disrespect in a relationship. Huge disconnect. Quite a lot of the time, yeah, women find it very hard, not all women, find it very hard to hold other women accountable for some of the rubbish that they do in relationships. Yeah. Now, the very same women are very quick to pull up the man them and say, yeah, boom, no, you can't do that, rah, rah, rah. This demographic of women who believe that men are by default the demise of any relationship, that men are trash, army, that them type of women who find it very hard to call out the rubbish that women do. I would never ever say that man them aren't trash. Sometimes we are. You're dogs. Some of you lot got no standards, no morals, no whatever. Yeah, we know this. And I will call you lot out the same way. Now, there are two things that we need to speak about here, yeah? Is the justification and the combat, the rebuttal is, well, if he knew they paid extra or they paid for this Salt Bae guy to come over and do that, yeah? So if he didn't want that, then he shouldn't have taken her there. One, we don't know who took who there, yeah? It's her birthday. Maybe she took herself there. She said, yeah, boom, this is where I want to go. So they ended up there. We don't know. So it's all speculation. If the man took her there knowing that this is what they do, then he was wrong for then reacting with that shocked face. However, what I find puzzling is that we can't at the same time say, yeah, you know what, he's wrong for taking her there, but also looking at her and saying, well, hold on, you don't have to do it like that. An argument that people say is, oh, what's she meant to do? Like how else is she meant to eat the meat off the how else is she meant to eat the meat off the whatever? This is what people do. There are alternatives. When you look at that in comparison to how she dealt with it, it's something that just don't sit right with me. The eye contact that she maintained, the sensual, seductive way that she did it. You're telling me that's not a disrespect to the man that she's with? Yeah, that's a major disrespect. Because think of it this way: if you was out with your man as a woman, if you was out with your man, yeah, and it's his birthday. Let's say you've taken him there, Hooters or whatever, yeah, and the women that are coming up are getting bananas and they're putting it in between their cleavage and they're in his face, and he's got to eat the banana from there, yeah. But this is what everyone does. This is the experience that you pay for, yeah. Are you going to be cool with it? And none of you don't even try to lie. Yeah, because you lot don't even like a man liking Instagram pictures on social media of another woman. Yeah, so don't even lie. Come on, man. With the women who call this, who say there's no problem with it, they're also in the comments saying, oh, if you have a problem with this, you're insecure. Wait, hold on. So if a man has boundaries and says, no, I see this as disrespectful, he's insecure. No, he's not insecure. He has boundaries. Now, this doesn't mean that there are certain guys that don't have these hyper boundaries that then branch off and that overlap and start venturing into the land of being controlling, possessive, so on and so forth. I get it. I don't know what's going on in this generation, yeah, where it's kind of like the understanding of what disrespect and all of these things are. It's getting blurred in these relationships. It's almost like kind of like, well, there is none. There are no morals. There are no boundaries. It's just, yeah, boom, whatever goes. Do you get what I'm saying? And we justify it. Or when someone speaks out about it, it's said that, oh no, you're insecure, or oh no, there's no problem here. but then you pick and choose of when there is problem and when there isn't problem, and when it benefits you to say someone's insecure or whatever. You lot let me know what you think. Do you think she was disrespectful? Do you think that she was wrong, or do you think that there was no problem? And actually, people are overreacting. What I think is very funny is that the men are saying that no, there's a problem, and the women are saying that there isn't a problem. Now, this for me creates a wider picture of the dynamic between men and women these days. Is that women may genuinely believe. Now, I don't know if it's genuine or if it's just a justification to rationalize some certain types of behavior so they can get away with it, but they may genuinely believe that there is no problem. And then the men genuinely believe that there is. So in your relationships, I think it's very important that you actually have a conversation about what you deem to be respectful and disrespectful. What are your boundaries? But right now, it's speculation, and we're all just talking and throwing our two pence in. You let me know what your two pence is, and yeah. But from an alpha male standpoint, if I was on that table, I would, I would have been saying, listen, we need to have a conversation. You just let that man feed you the meat. Yeah, my name is Ryan. This is the Alpha